Whether you are new to witchcraft or have been practicing the craft for a long time, the problem is still the same: where to find reliable, quality literature to engage with and help grow your knowledge and skills. Well, look no further. We've done the work for you. Here are 7 moon books that every discerning witch should read. Number 1. Hedge Witchcraft by Harmonia Saille. Hedge witchery in general is experiential and a slow and natural progression of interests and events, often experienced from childhood and persisting all through your life. As Aristotle said, "For the things we have to learn before we can do them, we learn by doing them." Learning by experiencing is about trusting your instincts and connecting with your inner spirit. There is no dogma attached to hedge witchcraft. There are no tenets to follow. The path of a hedge witch is very much an individual one, and it is a solitary practice. In this way, this book is based on the author's own experiences as a hedge witch living in Ireland and following a Celtic path. Pagans who enjoy a more hands-on approach to magic will certainly feel at home. Hedge witchcraft is packed with reliable, straightforward information with an emphasis on individuality. The reader is encouraged to draw their own conclusions and to act on the knowledge they receive. Number 2. Kitchen Witchcraft by Rachel Patterson. Pull up a chair, have a cup of tea, sit back and take a glimpse into the world of kitchen witchcraft. This little book will give you an insight into what a kitchen witch is, what they do and how they do it. It gives an overview of the sabbats, working with the moon, the elements and candle magic. Packed full of ideas for crafting such as washes and smudges for your home and your body, witch bottles, incense, medicine bags, magic powders and offerings. Take a stroll through a kitchen witch's garden and discover what you will find there, and finish up with some lovely meditations. Kitchen Witchcraft contains plenty of ideas about the seasons, elements, festivals, gardens, working with candles and crystals, and recipes for potions and incense. These will make even the newest beginner feel very witchy indeed. Number 3. Contemporary Witchcraft by Francis Billinghurst. There are an abundance of approaches to witchcraft and modern Wicca today, with many encouraging an anything goes approach, opposed to what Gerald Gardner, the founder of modern witchcraft, set out. Contemporary witchcraft, foundational practices for a magical life, offers an alternative for the seeker who wishes to gain a deeper understanding of a more traditional approach to the craft. By tapping into the essence of the teachings handed down by Gardner and later Alexanders, this book provides the reader with invaluable tools and techniques that will enable them to set a foundation upon which to build their ongoing magical and spiritual practice. Regardless of whether the seeker is interested in joining a coven or not, contemporary witchcraft is about dedication and devotion in order for the greater mysteries to be revealed. Contemporary Witchcraft, a foundation for a magical life, offers an insight into how the non-initiate can achieve this in their own practices. Number 4. Reclaiming Witchcraft by Irisanya Moon. Reclaiming Witchcraft is designed to help the reader better understand the basic structure of the reclaiming tradition, as well as discover how it has changed since its initial formation in San Francisco and subsequent journey out to the reaches of Canada, Australia, and Europe. From the basic tenets of what makes a reclaiming witch to how rituals are performed, how lessons are passed on, and how magic is made around the world. Reclaiming Witchcraft seeks to welcome those who might be interested in learning more, while also directing them to resources and paths that can help facilitate their journey. Number 5. A Deed Without a Name by Lee Morgan. The field of witchcraft studies is continually overturning new information and research about traditional witchcraft practices and their meanings. A Deed Without a Name seeks to weave together some of the cutting-edge research with insider information and practical know-how. Utilizing his own decades of experience in witchcraft and core shamanism, Lee Morgan pulls together information from trial records, folklore, and modern testimonials to deepen our understanding of the ecstatic and visionary substrata of traditional witchcraft. Those who identify themselves as traditional tend to read a lot of scholarly texts on the subject, and yet there still remains a vast gulf between this information and knowledgeably applying it in practice. This book aims to close that gap. This is a fascinating book digging into the history and fact behind the different myths and legends that make up the legacy of witchcraft, giving insight and interesting details on many of the facets of the craft that we use now, such as hedge crossing, fetch beasts and familiars, and hag riding. This book not only includes lots of research and history, it also includes ideas and exercises to work through. It should definitely be on your bookshelf. Number 6. Magic for Hedge Witches by Harmonia Saille. If you are a witch interested in folk magic with a connection to the natural world, you will find suggestions on how to source ingredients and connect with them, sourcing old spells, witch bottles, magical sachets, familiars, how to put a spell together, and for hedge witches, how to use magic in hedge riding, with useful correspondences and sprinkled throughout, and practical exercises and spells. Magic for Hedge Witches offers something for every witch to help you on your journey, broken into sections such as the rudiments of hedge magic, on sourcing old spells, other magical ingredients found in nature, runes, candle and colour magic. This book offers a most wonderful sowing of magical seeds for the reader to find. Number 7. Witchcraft into the Wilds by Rachel Patterson. Witchcraft into the Wilds leads us through the wilds of nature and back to the roots and bones of witchcraft. A natural witchcraft that works with the seasons and all the natural items that Mother Nature provides, drawing on magical folklore and a little bit of gypsy magic too. No fancy tools or ceremonial rituals. This is about working with the source. Mother Earth provides us with the changing of the seasons, and within that turning of the year, she gives us everything we need to work magic with, from natural energy in the form of storms, rain, and sunshine to tangible items packed with magical energy such as seeds, leaves, and stones. Witchcraft into the Wilds is perfect for solitary practitioners, especially those that are either new to the craft or who are moving away from a very formal witchcraft tradition or coven. The book covers a huge range of practical magic, including working with the energy of the seasons, ethical wildcrafting, using found objects, understanding symbols in nature, working with the weather and elements, and natural divination. There are spells you can try, rituals you can perform, and even a guide to hedge riding. And that's our list. Thank you so much for watching, and if any of the books I've mentioned today have spiked your interest, you can find details for them in the description down below. If you have enjoyed this video, please do give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more weekly content, and most of all, have a great day.